Alright. What's up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys with another one of the deck builders secret slayer archetypes, and we actually have the boss monster for the zombie archetype that will be featured in this set. So, the crazy thing about this monster is that, of course, when we originally seen it, it was a giant zombie covered in gold. Everything on this monster is gold. And actually, now getting some confirmation on its name and a bit of its history of its name, yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of this monster. And this monster is purely gold. So we'll be taking a look at Golden Lord Eldorichie in the cumulative effects this monster has. So, this monster in the OCG is known as no, yeah, Ogogeku uh, Eldorichie. And this monster, known in TCG, will be called Golden Lord Eldorichie. Is a level 10 light attribute zombie type monster with 2500 attack, 2800 defense. So you're going to use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn each. The first effect of this card is you can send this card and one spell attack card in your hand to the graveyard. Then you can target one card on the field, and send that card to the graveyard. Then the second effect is if this card's in your graveyard, you can send one spell attack card you control to the graveyard. Add this card to your hand, then special summon one zombie monster from your hand. Also, that monster gains 1000 attack and defense and cannot be destroyed by card effects until the end of your opponent's um, turn. So, the crazy thing about this monster overall is it's a this gives the definition of a hand trap for a zombie archetype. It's kind of their variation of a hand trap because you can send it in a spell trap card from your hand to the graveyard, and then take out a card on the field and send it to the graveyard. Not destroy, send. So there's a lot of cards that this card can get around in terms of that. The second effect, of course, not only can it be added back to the hand, but the fact that it can also special summon a zombie monster, then give that zombie monster 1000 attack and defense and immunity to card effects is amazing. Because you can then just play a whole bunch of reckless spells and traps and not really have to deal with your opponent and a lot of things they'll probably be trying to throw at your monster because the only way they can really deal with it is by battle. But then they also have to consider how much attack is this thing going to have, in addition to the 1000 attack and defense is going to be gaining. And then that lasts till the end of their turn. So that's a pretty good combination, if you ask me. I think for the most part, the archetype this monster I wouldn't probably say it's probably going to be called um, either the Eldorichie or maybe the Golden archetype, just off of its name, because I don't think they're going to be called Lords. Or maybe they're going to be called Golden Lord. But let's actually break down this monster's name itself. So this monster accumulates three things within its name. The first is El Dorado, which is actually the ancient city El Dorado, the city of gold. Then Ricci actually is a pun of two words because it is actually split to rich, which is, of course, wealth, and then leech, which is, of course, if you play a lot of RPG games, you know the leech is known as one of the four elemental archfiends. I believe he's the one that is the earth archfiend, and he deals with magic. Um, which, if any of you play Final Fantasy, I think it's either 3 or 4 that has the leech. There are leech enemies in Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 9, and I wanna say 10, but I've never played 10, so I can't speak for 10, but I can speak for 4, 5, and 9. And I want to say 7, but I haven't played 7 either. But I think it's a great combination of puns on this monster's name, considering the fact that it is a zombie, and the elemental archfiend, the Lich, was a zombie, or it has an appearance of a zombie. So, my overall think of this monster is that it's going to be a great boss monster. It's going to be a really good reserve monster in terms of zombies, because of the fact that it's such a generic summon. But I honestly want to see more from its own archetype, because I think for the most part, the zombies that are probably going to follow this And the spells and traps are going to probably have some synergy with being sent to the graveyard or have additional effects when they're sent to the graveyard via card effect. So let me know what you guys think about um, the Golden Lord Eldorichie, and what do you assume his archetype will follow from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys next time. HPJ signing out. Take care.